Hello and welcome all Movement Radio friends and family. How y'all doing? I appreciate you. This your boy Q, of course, for Movement Radio. And I'd like to say thank y'all, man, for always being plugged into the Movement Radio network and always sharing the status on social media and telling your friends and family about the Movement Radio. We're growing and we're consistently always up where I need to be. And we gotta get a little better. Of course, you know, I gotta get better on some things, and I'm getting help that's gonna help me out on some situations. So once again, I always say this on the broadcast, but hey, if you're looking to get into radio, if you're looking to get into online radio, or any aspect of entertainment with interviews and video marketing and any of that, man, just shoot me an email at mvmntradio, the number 7 at gmail.com. That's mvmntradio, the number 7 at gmail.com. Or give me a call at 305-290-1146. Of course, all this information will be in the description of this video. And also, we got some interviews that's coming up that I have scheduled that's going to be on the Movement Radio podcast. And you can just get there and hold on, I'll show you. As y'all can see, I'm over here doing some some real estate work. But you can find the podcast anywhere where podcasts are shown or streamed. But you can go directly to our Movement Radio podcast. is directly coming from Anchor, but it's on iTunes. It's everywhere. So how you get there is you go Anchor, oh my bad, Anchor, anchor.fm/movement radio. And what I'll do is I'll put this link inside the description, so you ain't got to try to figure it out. You can just click in the description, go down to the link, and then all that'll be right there. So as you can see, it's the Movement Radio podcast. You'll see my picture here. You can send me a voice message here. You can listen on Spotify, and you can listen on all these different places. And there's more places out there, but I'm just thinking that they didn't want to put like this whole row of all these different places. You can scroll down to the episodes. Just say, for instance, here's Apple Podcast. You click there. If you don't want to listen on Anchor, click on Apple Podcast. You know, I know sometimes we so brand loyal. I'm like that too. I'm an Apple brand loyalist. So so Apple Podcast is in the preview. Boom, you get there, click on that, and then you'll be able to listen to the Movement Radio podcast at any time. So I got some interviews coming up this week that should be able to get done and have them posted on the podcast for early next week. So stay around for that. Go ahead and subscribe to the podcast, and so you'll be notified when everything gets done from there. But let's get into these stats. Boom. Okay. Statistics. And then we need to do when. Date range. June, right? This is July, so we need June 1st to June 30th. All right. Let's go. So I like to just boom, look at what's going on from left to right over here. Our average listeners is up 10% from last month, so we're at 1169. That's great. We're down 14% on unique listeners, so that's new people coming in and listening and clicking and being involved in the process. But 268 ain't bad. I'll take 268 any day. Then our peak listener format is at 8. Here's the greatest thing to me right here. Here's what I love to look at and read the most. Even though it's down 16%, that's not a problem. But to say here that it's 50 minutes and 42 seconds. So the average person that listens to the radio station gets in, plugs into the radio station, and listens for almost an hour. So, that's, for me, I like that. I appreciate that the most, because that shows that folks are not just clicking in and listening for 2 minutes and then clicking away. But folks are thoroughly engaged into what's going on with the Movement Radio broadcast and the movement of the music and all of that. So I appreciate you. Of course, the top country is United States at 96%. We're over here. Canada is up there, move 2%. Brazil, Germany, Puerto Rico round out the top 5, who are, in that less than 1%. That's why I said 0 there. But they're in that less than 1%. So I appreciate y'all out in Brazil, Germany, and Puerto Rico. Oh, top clients, how people are listening to the broadcast. So for those that want to know, I get contacted about marketing, and people want to know like what a brand will be sent out to. But here's a good overview of where our listeners are coming from. So if you're looking at something that could be marketed out to an international audience, we have an international audience, as you can see by now. So you never know who would like your product. Maybe some people in Brazil, maybe Germany, maybe Puerto Rico, never know. But the top clients is folks that's using the iOS Movement Radio app at 54%. So over half of our listeners listen with their iPhone app or their Apple app on some different device. That could be an iPad, that could be an iPod, that can be your Apple iPhone, you know what I'm saying, if you got that. You got Chrome. I want to say that this is Chrome via the like on your phone, or Chrome on the desktop or laptop, however it is. So, and I know that's how I listen most of the time when I'm not, on my phone. I'll sit at my desk and work, and I cut the radio station on via app. As you can see, I'm using Chrome right now. So the Android app is a distant third. Y'all really got to get y'all game up, man. Folks in the Apple community are killing y'all, but Android, y'all gotta really bump that up. And I would say, Android browser and Android app, it would kind of be combined, but just specifically on the app is at 10%. So people that have an Android phone or Android device are just at 10%. The Android browser, I would guess that you guys have a browser. I don't know. I've had an Apple phone for so long, I don't never even remember having an Android. I don't even think I ever had one. When Apple came out, I had an Apple iPhone, and that's been it. So TuneIn/other. What this is, TuneIn, we are no longer on TuneIn. We are only on Streamer. So just to take a look at it, for the international artists, for those, you can go to this website to listen if you can't get anywhere else. But I prefer you listen to Movement Radio. If you go to movementradio.com/listen live. I prefer you go here. If you're gonna be online and you're gonna listen, I would prefer you go here. Here's where you can listen to the broadcast at any time. This is a pop-out player. All you gotta do is click there. That right there, pop out. So if you just wanted to click off this website and just go back to that pop-out player, You know what I'm saying? As you can hear, the music was playing. So if you wanted to just pop out the player and just listen there and then continue to browse on your regular day, that's all great. But if not, for the international artists, if you can't get that, then you can go to streamer.com. And then once you go to streamer.com, this comes up, and then all you do is just search Movement Radio. Movement. Boom, it's right there. Miami, Florida, Movement Radio. Click on that. A pop-out player pops out over here, and then it automatically plays. See what I'm saying? Boom. Then that's where you at. You can click off this. You don't need to be in there searching. But like I say, I prefer you go to the website, and then that would show Chrome. You know what I mean? Also, for all of the well, let's finish this. Top platforms. You know, smartphone. That's the wave of the future. Everybody's doing everything on their smartphone now. Watching TV, everything. So they at 69%, desktop at 17%, and other, whoever that is and whatever that is at 14%. So that's our stats for June of 2019 for Movement Radio. And like I say, I appreciate you always plugging into the Movement Radio formats. Y'all can get in contact with me at 305-290-1146 if you want to call. And I do have a WhatsApp, so if you look through WhatsApp and you put that number in WhatsApp, you can get me. Also, if you want to shoot me an email about your music, if you're an artist out there that has music you want to play, you can't get it played on any of the local radio stations, give me a call. We'll talk through the program, how you can send me the music, and we'll get that done for you. You can shoot me an email at movementradio7@gmail.com. All of this information will be in the description box, but the Movement Radio email is mvmntradio7@gmail.com. So once again, thank you. Always check us out on the podcast. The podcast link will be inside of this description. What else? What else I got for you today? Always stay plugged in, man. And I like to say I appreciate all of y'all that has been faithfully plugged in. And you know, like I say, we had 1,169 listeners on the average. So businesses, get in contact with me. I can market your product. We can be, I can get your stuff out to an international artist. I do have prime time marketing slots available. So you can hit me up and we can talk through whatever marketing slot that you need. And it's for a low fee. I won't hit you across the head too bad, but you know, you have to give up a little bit of money. Also, before we get up out of here, make sure that you subscribe to the YouTube channel. Let's see if I can take y'all to the YouTube channel right quick. Subscribe to the YouTube channel so you always have any updates that we do for YouTube, right? Go to YouTube, search Movement Radio. I try to make this thing easy for everybody. I want everybody to be able to get it. So you just search Movement Radio right here. And all you got to do is come over here, subscribe, click subscribe, and then click this button right here. So you'll be notified whenever we have any kind of information that we putting out or anything that we upload into the Movement Radio Network YouTube channel. This your boy Q. I appreciate you. I holla.